Hello, happy Tuesday, everyone. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, again, I'm God and I go, well, by two names in this particular forum. First name is Nasha, which is my nickname, which is what most people know me as. That's what they call me mostly, Nasha. And my original name is Banafshe. 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 Such a powerful name, don't you think? There's some kind of magic to it when you say it. For some reason, strangely enough, I feel so disconnected to my original name. I really need to start going by my original name from now on. Banafshe, not Nasha. Scrap Nasha. Banafshe. The meaning of my name is those purple yellow flowers. What you call it? Violet. Yeah. That's what I am. Beautiful name the stars gave me. Well, not really. Stars didn't give me. I gave me. God. Right. So, I want to go back to the topic of authenticity. Yeah, such a complex topic. It's got so many layers, as I said in my video from yesterday. So many layers to it. But yeah, I just want to come back to it because you see, to me, it's become over the years more and more and more important to be completely and utterly and entirely authentic and to be my true self. But obviously I was struggling to be that, yeah, because for many years I didn't even know what that true self is. What is self? What is self? And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. People who are on their spiritual journey or on the journey of discovering themselves, you know, this is the biggest question we have on our journey, isn't it? Who is me? Who am I? What is my mission? What is my purpose? On all that, you know, all those big questions. And yeah, it took me years to come to the realization that I'm not myself, and the person I put out there is far from what I feel in my heart, is far from who I feel connected to in my heart. And then asking myself, well, who is that? And then answering myself, I don't know. I don't know who is my true self. I don't know. Help! Yeah. And that's what I call the dark night of the soul. That's what I went through and sometimes still go through it. Okay, because like I said in my previous videos, it's life. Up and down, roller coaster. There's no destination. Dark night of the soul is continuous, okay? Yes, I've gone through many, many, many dark nights, okay, realizing that I was this big people pleaser, okay, especially trying to please my family and the people who I love the most and people who matter to me the most, going by their opinion and, you know, caring about what they think of me, caring about whether they approve of who I am and my decisions and my lifestyle and all that. So really, for years, I was not myself. God, such an agony. So difficult, so draining when you think about it. For so many years, not myself, not myself. I was trying to be the person that I thought my family would approve of, especially my parents, or when in relationships, my partners. And yeah, then I realized, you know what? I feel like I'm falling apart. I feel like I want to kill myself because this is not me. I'm making a joke about it, but I was actually suicidal at some point. Yeah, I was, because I just didn't recognize myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. And I was so sick and tired of the person that I was pretending to be. That's the best word to use. Pretending to be. Yeah. So slowly going through that dark night of the soul, going through that journey, I managed to peel this skin, you know, the skin, the mask, the many masks. It wasn't just one mask. It was mask number 1, mask number 2, mask number 3. Oh my God, is there more? Yes, mask number 4. My things. Oh God. Shedding my skin like a snake, and it was painful. Oh. Okay, too much excitement. Right. What was I saying? Yes, it was painful, but and it required a lot of courage. It required a lot of consistency, you know, going through that journey, continuing down the journey despite all the pain, despite all the surprises, despite all the shock, despite knowing that, oh my God, what a long journey I have ahead of me, and wanting to give up so many times. But I continued until you know, and I digged really, really, really deep. I digged deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until I realized, I'm God. Oh my God. Self is God. God is self. Oh my God. The biggest shock of my life. The biggest shock of my life. Still is. I know I say it, but I say I'm God. And I say it with ease. Trust me, I couldn't say this with ease. There was a lot of discomfort around this sentence. I am God. There was a lot of discomfort around it. So much disconnection in my heart. But over time, I feel more connected. I feel more at ease by saying it. But it's still a shock. I mean, I'm God. You're God. We're all God. Oh my God. Right. Yeah. And the more I came to this realization, the more I wanted to be more me, more authentic, and realizing, okay, hold on a second, this person I had created, or this person I was pretending to be, is a whole different person. You know, I don't even know what I like, what I don't like. And then these things started to unfold themselves. You know, the things I like, I really like, and the things I dislike, I really dislike. You know, the things that I'm not pretending I actually like or dislike them, they started to unfold themselves. Yes, little bit of my story there for you. I wasn't gonna do my story, but it turns out I did. Yeah, and you know, just like I said, it's such a big topic, so we'll have to do probably multiple videos on that. But yeah, authenticity, very important to be who you are. But for as long as you don't know what self is, I'm afraid you're not going to be who you are. And yeah, we really need to just give up on the idea of pleasing people and just be ourselves, whatever that self means. You see, when I started doing these videos and this channel, people who know me, especially my family, they were like, oh, okay, so is this a new persona you're creating for social media? Because they haven't seen this side of me too much. You see, because I haven't put this side of me on show or on display too much out of fear of disapproval, you know. And I was like, no, that's far from what I want to do. Persona, that's what I'm trying to not do. I'm trying to take off all these persona masks, you know, and be my true self, my real self, which is coming out in these videos. Let it come out. Let it come out. It's a shock. It's a surprise to people that know me, to my family, because they've hardly seen this side of me, because I always had to walk on eggshells, you know, to gain approval, to make sure that, you know, I'm the good girl, I'm the elegant and prestigious girl. Yeah, I'm not, all right? Yeah, it took me a while. Right, listen, someone's calling me, gotta go, but we'll, again, come back to this topic of authenticity another time. So many layers, so complex, I told you. I think that's enough for today. Should we keep it? Yeah, let's leave it there. All right, till next time, bye.